Shut up and sit down.
Look who's back, the crazy Swede. And today I'm going to start with, can you see in the background? That's called the rocker panel. Man, I always got frogs in my throat when I'm talking to the camera. I don't get it. So anyway, today I'm going to start with the rocker panels, or like the Englishmen say, the sill panels. I decided to do those first before I do the tunnel. So we'll see if I can. How long time this is going to take me. So just let's get started. So I wanted to cut this open first. I haven't decided yet where I'm gonna do the, what's it called? Oh, join them. Where I'm gonna join them, I haven't decided yet. I just wanted to cut it open first so I can see how far rusted they are. Like, this is too far gone. Same as here, so maybe I get away with joining them here. I don't want to pull them too far because then I need the doors to align it right. But if I do in this one, it should be okay. I also need to remove this piece. Is spot welded here, so I can find the spot welds and drill them out. Same with this one. Find the spot welds, drill them out, and then we'll see in the back how much there needs to be replaced. What I've seen so far is not too bad. This one I gotta fix, and I'll probably do the joint around here, because the front fender is gonna go up to this lip here, like this. So if I do the joint under there, that would work. So I'll just start cleaning this up, finding the spot welds. Four spot welds left, and I gotta run out of battery in the cordless. So do the last one with a cord machine. I missed one. So back here is very rusty. Can't really tell where the spot welds are. I think I found one there. Too deep. That's okay. Like that. I gotta clean this up over to where I cut it. I'll do that later. But this area where the new one is supposed to go doesn't look too bad. It's a little bit here. We'll see more. I'm gonna clean it up so it's bare metal. And this all the way, that's this reinforcement. It's called SIPs in Volvo language. So it's a reinforcement against the side impact. It's got an extra one here where the B pillar is to keep the cabin, that's the word I was looking for, to keep the cabin safe. You also got reinforcement in the doors. You'll see that later when I do the doors. So just extend this one all the way back here, because this comes from the 850, so it wasn't the same, it was out here, so I trimmed it. Do a new L-shape metal piece here to attach the rocker panels. Fix those when I drill the hole in it. Clean this up. There's another hole I gotta fix. Clean it up and straighten it up. Well, this is the driver's side, so it should be the worst side, because the driver's side you get the salt residue from cars you're meeting at the road. So this should be the better side. That's why I started with that. So just start cleaning this up, and I'm going to turn it around and start. I'm going to cut the new one first so it fits along in the front, and gonna cut off some parts on the new one, the sticks. It goes all the way up here, so it's easier to put it on here, and then we cut them, both of them together, and you get a nice seam to weld it in. Both pieces will be exactly the same, even. It won't be even to weld in. So let me clean this up and I'll get back to you. Now here's the big question, where to cut it. I already trimmed it here. You went all the way up here. Come on, focus, phone. Oh! Nu är jag på att tippa på stolen. Or where to cut it. This is this line here. That's the door line. And the old one, oh, focus camera. The old rocker panels, it's good all the way up to about here. So first I thought maybe if I cut it, if I do it in exactly the middle of this ridge here, this ridge, it would be easy to grind it down to get a smooth surface, and it won't affect the door line. This is trying to do this the easiest way possible. I gotta think about this. So one side is done. Finished up this too that I was talking about. So this is done, but I noticed that my welder, what's it called? Oh, the wire feed. I can't lower it enough. Even if I put it on 0, it still feeds the wire too fast out. So it was really hard to butt weld these. What you see here is it's not holes, it's from the butt welds, and I don't want to grind any deeper. I'm going to grind through it because it's thin metal. So I gotta fix my MIG welder before I do the other side. But one side is done, well, except for in the back here, because the back is, when I widen the fenders, there's no use of finishing this up until I'm widening the fenders and see where it goes and how it comes. I might have to pull this out a bit. I don't know yet. We'll see. But I gotta fix the welder now, or try to. So I gotta try to fix my welder, or fix. It's working. It's just the wire speed, or the wire feed is kind of messed up. Even if I put the wire feed on 0, it still feeds the wire too fast to be able to do proper weld on sheet metal, you know, thin sheet metal, like the rocker panels and stuff like that. So I'm gonna try to see if it's anything wrong with the potentiometer. So I'm gonna remove it, see if I can get any markings on it, and see if I can find a new one. I think that's the problem. I think it kind of got messed up in the fire. For those people that have followed me on my channel, you know that this welder I got for free because it was in a fire. But that's what we're gonna do today. Not much car work today. So I'm gonna see if I can fix this. Let's start taking this apart. There, it's soldered. the one. So I have to take the circuit board off to get to the potentiometer. Getting the knobs off. This is the other one here is for spot welding. You set it on different seconds, how long it should be on when you're spot welding. But I suspect that this potentiometer got some heat damage from the fire, so it doesn't register the right amount. I don't know if it's anywhere else you can adjust it. They have potentiometers in here, 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Might be able to adjust those, but I don't know how, or if it's for adjustment. Well, I'm gonna clean this up. I got a special cleaning solutions for circuit boards. So clean this up. I'll see if I can read any numbers of this put and get a new one. So I put a piece of wood in the vise so I don't have, because I'm going to take this plastic shield off, so I don't want it laying on metal. So we're going to have a little screwdriver. So, what does it look like? I mean, it's easy to replace it if I can find one, and if that's the problem. So which one was it now? I know. Do you guys know? Is it this one or this one? Tell the difference is the spot welder timer, or whatever you want to call it. It's got wires on it. Plus, it's got an on-off. The wire feed, no on-off, and no wires. 3 spots here. Solder it. So, if I can find one. You know, I could test it with a multimeter. I'd do that. I'm going to clean it up first, then we test it with the multimeter. I'm going to check this under the magnifying glass I have. Check it. See if we can see any bad spots down here, under here. Well, I didn't find any bad soldering, but I did find that at least this potentiometer is connected to this one. So I guess you could do fine adjustments on these. What about the other one? the other one, the lower one, it's not connected directly to this. This one it's got 3 legs. One of the legs, the one on this side, is connected straight to this put. Well, let's clean this up. I stole wife's toothbrush. That's a soft one. Carefully cleaning this circuit board with the toothbrush. You don't push too hard, just gently get that cleaning fluid I use to really dry it with compressed air. It'll be loud now. It's not too much pressure. You can hold it a bit away from it. It's clean. Let's do the other side. The yummy one. It's better than not doing anything. So I'm gonna check this under the magnifying glass and see if I can find any numbers on it, and then we'll test it with the multimeter. When the only writing I can find on that put, it says on top here, it says 10 KA. 10 KA. So is that 10 kilo amp, or I have no clue. But let's test it with the multimeter. Let's see if we can get any reading on this. It's got it on 200 ohm. There's 0 when I put these together. This is down at the minimum now. $35. Doesn't change anything when I turn it on these two. Remember, I got 3. What about these? Oops. That's 0. I can get it down to 0. What about the other two? $35. It goes the other way, down to 0. So I guess it's nothing wrong with the potentiometer. So what could be wrong then? here it is, in parts. Circuit board. I talked to some guys on a welders forum I found online, and I talked with some guys there, and they gave me some ideas. So I'm gonna try this out tomorrow and see if I can get it to working. There's nothing wrong with the potentiometer that regulates the speed. That's fine. I don't have to replace it. So, but I'm going to try some stuff here and see if I can get it to work. So it might not be any videos on Wednesday. We'll see. I almost bought a new MIG welder online today for 20,000 crown. It was a really nice one. You just set the thickness of the metal, and the welder adjusts the power and wire feed according to that. But 20,000, that's almost $2,000. So I'm going to try to fix this one first. This one was free. So this is what it is right now. Keep you updated. Thanks for watching. Later. Bye.